Hey everybody, TTM Troy here with another TTMautograph.com update. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that trip to sports and movie stuff. It was fun doing that. Maybe I'll get out a little bit more at some of these autograph shows and things. There's actually a big autograph show coming up in January. Not sure if I'm going to go, but we'll see. But I had a couple questions whether I actually got anything there or not. What I did get was about 10 rack packs of like 81 Don Russ, or one of those blue years. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Picked up a bunch of those because started sending those out. And I also got this Star Wars autograph. Now, he did a bunch of conventions, but he actually, I haven't checked the news lately, but a couple months ago, he was admitted to a psychiatric facility. So he wasn't signing and probably isn't signing now. And I wouldn't recommend sending autograph requests to his and Googling where he's staying. Give him some privacy. But that would be Jake Lloyd, Anakin from the first sequel, I guess, prequel. This was only $10, so I was like, I better buy it. And I know it was in person from the dealer because I know the dealer pretty well. So that is what I got. Nothing too major, I guess. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Oh, so I'm going to show you my new tactic on letters here in a second. And I got 6 TTMs for you. But what I wanted to tell you was I hit a milestone over the weekend. And I checked my Star Tiger account. And I hope everybody's sitting down. I'll wait. Go ahead. Just sit. Sitting? Okay. So I hit 1,000 requests out this year so far. And we're not to December yet. So if you even assume $1 for postage, just $1 for postage, not to mention all the 8x10s I did, but $1 for postage, and not to mention all the supplies, toner cartridges, envelopes, the cards themselves, 1,000, even at $1 per send, that's 1,000 freaking dollars. So hopefully some of those start coming back in. I got 6 today, but I'm going to save my new letter of request for a minute here. So let's go straight to the TTMs. I guess it's not straight to the TTMs because I've been talking for so long. But let's go, I'll save the best one for last. Okay, there we go. So here we go. First from Jacksonville, Florida. This came back in 24 days. And I sent a bunch of these out. This is Kevin Fagan of the 49ers. This is a 1990 score card. I picked up a bunch of these cards at Burbank Sports Cards. You guys probably know them. They do tons of eBay business. But I actually went to their shop. Maybe, would you guys be interested in a Burbank Sports Cards vlog? If I can get maybe some behind the scenes stuff, let me know down in the comments. So Kevin Fagan from the 49ers. And I got a bunch of these classic cards today, so bear with me. The next one comes in from Charlotte, North Carolina. And I usually don't do private addresses, but these classic players, that's all they have. And they're freely available on Star Tiger and fanmail.biz. But here we have from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Gerald Williams. This came back in, here we go, 27 days. 27 days for Gerald Williams. And again, this is a 1991 score. Looks like I got some mixed packs there. So that's pretty cool. And another classic football player. This came back in 24 days from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here we go. Matt Bahr, or Bahr. Sorry, I don't know. 1990 score card, signed in black. These are kind of neat cards, but they're kind of dark. So the signatures don't show up a lot, but it is there. Again, 24 days. And I'm not sure what these are. Okay, here's a Don Russ. So this came back in 280 days. Wow. Okay, so I sent this earlier this year. Walt Terrell. in 280 days. This is an 88 Donruss, as you can see. Again, these are kind of, the ones that I got were a little bit more blue, but they're really bright and they tend to show the signatures pretty darn well. So very happy with that. And another classic football card. This came back in 24 days from Schroeder from the Oakland Raiders. Schroeder from the Oakland Raiders. And so here is the best one of the bunch. I think a bunch of people have been getting him back, so it's not a big surprise, but it's always cool to get him back. This team has really evaded me over the years. I don't get many back from this team, and especially now that they won their World Series, I wasn't expecting anything, but I lost 161 days for Kyle Hendricks. Kyle Hendricks, right there. Beautifully signed 2016 Topps in blue. This is absolute. There is no streaking whatsoever on that. It is a beautiful card, and I'm so happy to have that in my collection. So thank you, Mr. Hendricks, and thank you, everybody who I got TTM in today. So I mentioned about my letter of request. I'm doing something really simple. It may be stupid, I don't know. For those 1,000 sends, my return rate is kind of bad just because I'm sending out so many. And so what I started to do, I don't know if you can see this. Here's a letter that I'm doing to Brandon Allen of the Jaguars. Here's the card I'm sending. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a Panini card. But I went and bought some labels, and I didn't bring them out here, but they're little square labels that people would use to put like a QR code on it or a UPC number. And what I did was I actually just printed out several of the team logos, and I put it at the bottom of the letter saying "Go Jaguars." And I could have put it on the envelope. I tried that on a couple as well, where I put it on the back of the envelope with the little logo. And just something to personalize it a lot. I know whether you type or handwrite your TTMs is like this huge, everybody has their own idea of what works. And I just like, well, let's try this and see if I get a little bit more response. So I'm going to try that out and put that in the mail. So again, a 6-package mail day. I got a 8x10 of Jake Lloyd. I got a bunch of cards that I now need to sort and send out. My goal, whether I get there or not, my goal is to get all of the football cards I have out. And then I'll see if I want to do cards again next year or if I want to buy more. But I want to get everything I have out, and I'm keeping a separate box of people that I've sent to within the last 2 years or that don't sign, and I'm kind of just keeping those cards to the side and taking them out of my main box just so they're out of there, because there's some people, as I was doing this last big run, that I've sent to like every year for 4 years and I've gotten no response from. Now, it's easy to give up and say they're never going to sign, but I'm always like, okay, maybe this will be the time. And it's happened a couple times, so I don't want to jinx it or anything, but I said this is the year that I'm going to send to them one more time, and after that, I'm going to wait. I'm going to put the cards away, and I'll come back to these cards in a couple of years, maybe. But who knows what I'm going to do next year when football season. But I still got a ton. Well, not a ton. But I still have a lot of cards that I can send out before this football season's over. So this has been a jam-packed episode of TTMautograph.com. And hopefully you guys are still with me and watching and subscribing. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming. Remember, my book is on Amazon. You can find it on my website, ttmautograph.com. I did work on it like I said I was, but it's not quite ready for prime time, so maybe in a couple weeks. You can go to it now, ttmautograph.com, and you can see the high-res scans of these. But just be aware that it's under construction, okay, guys? So Again, I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing by watching this video, for sharing it, for commenting. Again, if you have a comment based on what I said earlier in the video, go ahead and leave it down below. That is about it. About whether you want to see more in the field type stuff. So again, thank you guys. It's been a wacky couple of months, and I have several videos I'm going to do. Not to mention the website video. I want to do a video based on all you new YouTubers and introducing them to you. I also have a new project for 2017 that I'm not quite ready to talk about yet. I'm just going to say that I hope you guys like it. I'm trying to get some more buy-in into it, some other people in the community, but just hang on there a little bit. Stay with me. And thank you guys so much. Hope everybody has a giant mail day now that the holiday is over, and we'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.